Hi, this is Robert Ingenito. I'm trying to get your Zoom started so that folks can meet. Apologies for the technical issues.
Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
We're getting people on. Sorry for the delay.
Oh, thank you, Robert, for figuring this out.
No problem. I'm going to make you host, Nora.
Okay, thanks.
Sorry for the delay, folks.
Hi.
No,
Hello.
Hi. Happy New
Hi.
Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Okay. Good. 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 We made it.
We made it. Don't know what that was about.
Yeah, that was strange. Strange.
All right. So Nora, you should be good. So I'm going to sign off.
Okay.
Thank you, Robert.
Have
Thank
a
you,
good night,
Robert.
everybody. Have a good meeting.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Robert. Bye. Okay, let me.
Okay. Again,
Okay.
so
Do we have everyone? Okay, I think we got a bunch of people. Good.
we do.
Let me.
Hi, Kristen.
Okay. Do we have everyone you think we're gonna have, or what do we think? 1, 2,
Brittany's
3,
not coming.
4,
Yeah, Brittany said she couldn't make it.
5 of us. So we got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And nobody else said anything if they were coming or not coming, so.
Just Brittany. Brittany can't, and that was,
And we just lost, Randy, Dan, and Manny. So is there anyone else?
Yeah, I
Besides
think we
Brittany?
got, didn't we,
Yeah.
Trustee Lucas, didn't we
Not
get more
here.
members?
yes,
We did,
So-
right?
we did. I think, although, has everybody signed up for the village email address?
No,
Right, so I think some people, like if the email's going to that, some people may have missed it, so.
yeah, I mean, I was trying to sign in tonight, reset my password and it didn't work. And Carrie alerted me to a meeting. So it's not coming to our regular emails, it's going
Just
to
put
the,
your village emails, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think I did it when I did it, when I first became a trustee, I just did it with Clip, so it's probably better to do it with somebody in Village Hall who can talk you through it.
okay. I emailed Sally, I don't know, would she be someone?
She'll
Yeah,
probably tell you to talk to
yeah.
Cliff.
She can,
Okay.
yes. So I'm just looking, so it may be that we won't have everybody because people may not have received their emails.
Who were the new members? I don't recall seeing anything.
The new members are, hold on.
I think the website still has the everyone who was on it.
Yeah, it does. So there's a couple new members and there's a couple new members, and now I'm blanking out on the names.
I think I can look, because Sally sent us a roster at some point recently. So we got Carlo, Carrie, Cindy, Tina, Kristen, Brittany, Manny, Rawlings, Heather, Jamie Feinstein,
Mhm.
and that's it. And that's it.
Right.
So just Jamie is the only new name that I don't recognize.
Yes, yes.
I don't
Correct.
I don't know where Tina is. No one heard from Tina?
I did
No,
not, but once again, if they're sending those emails to like the village email, Tina would
Yeah.
probably not see it.
Correct. I texted her earlier, but I haven't heard back yet. She might be a sports thing sometimes, you know, I don't know, but I didn't hear back
Yeah.
from her yet. If I do, I'll let you guys know.
Yeah, Tina's really good. She'll always email me. Tina and Carla will always email if they can't make it. But I didn't hear from either of them, which makes me think that maybe they weren't aware that there is a meeting or what, you know.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of practice to remember to check the village email too.
There
Right.
is, as I understand it, but I don't, there is an opportunity to have a notification sent to your regular email that you got a village email.
Oh, that'd be really helpful.
So I think there is that. So I think this is going to be a month where we're just testing all that out.
Yeah. So we could, I mean, everyone's not here, but I think we do, I'm at least Trustee Lucas, right? We need to elect a chair and a vice chair at this meeting. Is that correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so we have to do that for sure. And then we had one item really on there. And yeah, so do we want to do that first? Do we want to do the minutes?
Yeah,
And
you
then
have to have a quorum because the committee's smaller now.
right, yeah, I think it's.
Back down to the smaller number.
How many do we need?
You need 5.
So we have 5, not including you, Jason, and Jeff, because it's me,
Right.
Kristen, Manny, Cindy, Heather. So we
Right.
do have the 5.
Yeah.
We do have the 5, yep.
You could elect someone who's not there as chair, but that wouldn't really be fair.
So our previously, I think Randy was the chair and Tina was the vice chair. Obviously, Randy's not here. So that was what the previous situation was.
Should we at least just, who's going to do the minutes tonight? Do you want me to do them again? Did everybody like my really, really, really long minutes? Because I don't know how to make them shorter because I'm very detailed. So they were long, but we also had a really long conversation with Jeff LaRusso. So I don't think normally they would be that long, but yeah, they were long. I'm not gonna lie, they were 4 pages. So I'm happy to do them again, but if you don't like them that long, then I am not the right person to do minutes.
I thought they were
Let me
good.
know.
They were
I can do them
great,
again if
Carrie.
you want.
I think they were
Do it
great.
again,
I like the
Carrie.
detailed minutes. Yeah, keep doing them.
Keep up
I
the
know
good work.
Jeff had said that I agreed to do it forever, which was not true, Jeff. I did realize that
That's what-
was you.
Someone said that and your screen lit up, so I'm going with
Guess
you.
what? I watched the videotape back and I did not agree to do it forever, but I will do it again tonight. If anyone else wants to step up, that's fine. I will and I also totally forgot to do them. By the way, I'm really sorry. I was like, oh my God, I didn't do the minutes. So I'll do the minutes, it's fine. And I say we just move Tina into the chair position and just
So
slide her right up there.
Tina's trying to get on and it says that the link's canceled, so someone would need to send her a new link.
We could probably figure that out. Hold on.
Writer, can't we?
Tell her to go on the
Yeah.
village website.
Yeah, tell her to
That's
go on
how
the village
I got-
website. She can get on that way.
That's how I got on.
Invite.
Can you invite? Can you do that, Jason? I don't have that available.
I'm gonna send Tina the link via email and see.
Okay.
All right, I sent Tina the link.
You emailed it?
Yeah, I emailed it to Tina. Okay, let's see. All right, Tina, but I can't promote her as a, Nora, can you promote Tina as a, like a, from the attendees?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I promoted Tina, so she should. Great, here she is.
There we go. Good. Perfect.
Sorry, I didn't get any emails about the meeting. I had no idea. I was actually looking for it last week. I didn't know it was canceled.
I think it went, I think what's happened is all the invitations are going to the village email addresses now.
Oh, and I don't even know how to read that.
Well, so you have apparently.
to set it up.
I did set it up, but I haven't even tried to
And I think
figure
there's
it out.
a way there's a feature where if you get an email, if the village sends you an email, if an email comes into your village email address, you can be notified on your regular email to check it.
Oh, okay.
I believe. So let's check that out with Sally tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know.
Yep. You know, maybe I'll just send the link to Carlo and to Jamie at their regular email address, and if they can join, they can join.
Okay.
Does anybody want me to try and text Carlo?
Sure.
Nora, can you email me the agenda?
Yeah, I can do that. Robert just sent it. I can do that. Let me just send this email and then I'll do that.
It's very
Okay.
little.
Okay.
It's not long.
I usually print it out, but
Well, my minutes are attached and they're long, so you might not want to print the whole thing.
oh, okay. So I didn't read the minutes either.
No, they're lengthy. It's going to take you a minute to read the minutes.
I dropped the ball
Very
this
good,
time.
though.
In the interim, I nominated you to be the chair. I don't know.
Me?
Just so you know, yeah. So you weren't here. So full disclosure, I said I think Tina should just slide into the chair position since she was the vice chair.
I was the
Slide
vice
right
chair.
in there.
Then that means you have to be the vice chair.
No, I think no, can't do that. I'm doing minutes. I can't be the vice chair and do the minutes. That's too much. Jeff, I see you. I see you shaking your head.
I did nothing as the vice chair, if that helps any.
The minutes were just so good that I don't think, I think we should give you more chances.
Look, I was talking to someone before. I'm on this committee. I'm on the subcommittee for the dog park. I'm on the coyote committee. I'm on PAC for school. I work. I can't do all this. I need to like duplicate myself.
You have to be like George Latimer and be able to be from 4 places at once, right?
Oh my God. Yeah. Between school, work, meetings, kids, dog, just like everybody else.
The only problem is I don't have minutes. I don't have the agenda if you want me to run the meeting.
I'm gonna send that to you right now.
I'll be right back. Okay, I'm just gonna pull it up on my computer.
All right, Carlo's not gonna make it.
Okay, thanks for
He-
trying.
He didn't know the meeting was happening and he's not home, so
Okay.
he said he'll catch us next time around.
We'll have to make it sure everybody knows how to get to their village email.
I didn't
Yeah, he
even
said there was-
realize.
He said there was some confusion. So he
When
thought it
did
would get
this-
canceled altogether.
When did this transition happen? Like recently between this meeting and last meeting? Is
As
that
of
what happened?
January.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Okie dokie.
Yeah, it took me a minute to figure out where to go, but then now I just leave the window open. So when I get an email, I hear a little ping. But it would be great to set it up to notify my regular email of it.
I
So
think that's a feature, so we'll check with Sally.
we'll figure it out.
Tina, I just sent you the agenda and the minutes.
Okay, I went on the website because I figured it was on there too, right? There, okay.
So if Tina agrees, you should formally elect her. And
So what do we
congrat-
have to do? Make a motion?
Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
who's gonna open the meeting? We have to open the meeting, don't we?
I think anybody can open the meeting. You want to make a motion?
Okay.
Somebody should make a motion to open the meeting.
I make a motion, to open the meeting.
Do it.
It's not.
Second,
it's
anyone?
not-
Second?
Turn off
I'll
Bluetooth.
It is.
I'll second it.
Okay, so the meeting's open. So now we have to make another motion. So I'll make another motion
Sorry.
to nominate Tina as the new chair.
Yeah.
Kristen seconds. Woohoo! Yay!
You
Okay,
can.
and you have to vote. You have to vote now.
So I
All in
won't
favor?
vote. I
Yeah, don't forget.
Is
to
everyone in
vote.
favor?
Yep.
Aye. Congratulations, Tina.
Congratulations, Tina.
thank you so. I'll make sure to get my email right.
Mhm.
Okay.
Vice chair, right?
Should
Do
we
we need a
not vote?
vice chair?
I don't know, but I think so, but I'm not
So-
sure.
The vice chair does nothing because that's what I was. Like, I think one meeting Andy wasn't here, the vice chair runs the meeting if the chair is not.
Right.
So it's really, really easy.
Well, if it does nothing. I mean, I could volunteer unless someone else wants to do it.
I think you're it, Cindy.
Motion for Cindy to be the vice chair.
Perfect. You promise me, Tina, that it does nothing, right?
Yes, unless I'm not at the meeting, then you just run the meeting. But I think I get all the communication from the village. Like Randy used to do everything else, I think.
Okay. Perfect.
I'll ask her,
Okay.
but I don't
Heather
even know.
seconded, and you have to vote on that too.
Okay, so I'll make a
So
motion.
Kristen made the motion and Heather seconded, so we need to do an all in favor, right?
So all in favor of Cindy being the vice chair?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, thank you, Cindy.
Congratulations.
Whoop, whoop.
Thanks.
Okay, so then should we hold off on the minutes? Like did everybody read them?
They're long.
They are long, so.
They're thorough.
They're
I-
very detailed.
I didn't read them. So should we wait till next meeting to
Next
approve them?
Meeting to approve them, yeah, if you didn't. if you
Is that
didn't-
okay with everybody?
Yes.
Okay. Yep, I think so, right? Anybody disagree?
Nope.
Okay, so should we go to the first item, 2021 Harbor Island Park Field Revenue Report, Jason?
Sure. So well, we sent the items, if you guys saw it, there's just a one-page summary of our field revenues. So the season ended November, I don't know, Sunday before Thanksgiving, Saturday before Thanksgiving. And then it takes a while for us to get all the information, so we just completed this. Spring 2021, 1,160 hours. And then that breaks it down. Summer 250, which is normal, and fall is 844.5 hours total, 2,250 hours, and that was about 60,000 or so in revenue. And the next item there would be the reimbursable overtime, which is the Parks Department, lines fields for baseball, and those costs are reimbursed by the organization. So that's the summary of basically how we did. We budgeted 60,000 in the line for field revenue, so we are over on that, which is good. We went a little bit over our budgeted amount, and it was going to be a little bit higher, but we did cancel. Jeff, I think, what was it, the first 3 weeks of the spring season for Ida? So we didn't have youth sports in the harbor or fall season, sorry.
Oh, fall season.
Yeah, fall season. I think it was the first 2 or 3 weeks we canceled. So because everyone was working on Ida, the floods. So we lost that revenue too. So, but overall, I'm happy with the revenues we collected this year on the fields, and it seems to be in line with what we projected it to be. So any questions on the revenue portion?
And just one thing, so with the approved increase for next year, if we apply that to the total hours, I don't remember what we agreed to, but where does that bring our revenue to for next year?
It's about 60. If we just based off this, if we add that out, it'll be about $6,700 more.
Perfect.
If it was, we were charging 30 this year. Right. So I don't know what that percentage is, but it sounds like it's about what we increased it by. And that doesn't include the reimbursable overtime, because that's hard to project, because it depends on how many games and weekends and Sundays and things like that. So it's kind of hard to project what the overtime is, but it's generally for the last 3 years, it's between 4,000, and this year I think it was the most, which was 68,870.
What is time for?
Say that again?
What is the overtime for baseball?
So for baseball, when the Parks Department lines the fields, like, we don't do it for soccer because soccer pays an outside person to line the soccer fields. But for baseball specifically, the Parks Department rakes them, lines them, puts the bases in, maintains them. And if it's Saturday or Sunday or something, they have to come in specifically for that. So Jeff will bill whatever the rate is, so the village gets reimbursed for those monies.
Okay.
The expenditures were about 84,000, and it's ongoing because we still have to count into the budget, but that's generally what it was. And that's most of that, I'd say, is labor costs for the Parks Department, and then materials, equipment upkeep, supplies, things like that to maintain the fields. When that's all said and done, we're projecting it to be somewhere around $84,000 in expenses, but it's ongoing because we have to do our budget ends in June, and so Jeff will do a spring maintenance program sometime. I think we talked about it recently, sometime in March or so, and we will incur more costs, but that's what we're projecting it as of now to be when it's all said and done.
So Jason, you're giving us revenue on a calendar year basis and expenses on a fiscal year basis?
Well, it falls into one, so the revenue is, we won't get another check we won't get more checks for the spring until June, until the new budget, because we won't bill until after. So the leagues will start sometime second week in April, but we bill by the season. So for this fiscal, that's the revenue is it. That's going to be the number, but at the end of June.
So you guys bill at the end of the season after you see exactly how many hours they use?
Yeah, we bill. We don't bill like weekly or monthly. We bill at the end of the season because there's rain dates. We don't charge for rain outs. There's all sorts of schedule, like also the permits change kind of frequently. So like soccer will put a bunch of dates in and then they might take away, but then they might add, and it's just too much to try to figure it out on like a monthly basis because the permits aren't necessarily the same. Things change, and then there's like in the fall there's the daylight savings component type deal. So like they'll be doing a few hours a day and then they'll be cutting it down to 1 hour. It's all over the place.
No,
There's a
that
lot
makes
of
sense.
so I find it easier to bill at the end and then track it as we go. So like I work off a spreadsheet, and like Tina knows, like when we bill, we send every date individual. And if it's a rain out, we mark it. If it's a change, we mark it. If it's like there's all different reasons why the permits might change, but it's marked on that spreadsheet, and then pretty much on a daily basis during permit season.
It was always accurate because I used to.
It's the only way to keep it accurate. It's literally every day, just to make sure
No,
that.
Great job.
Yeah, it's the only way because there's just too many permits and too many kids. It's just, there's a lot going on in the fall season. But I'll give you the like field expense report, like itemized, like in terms of the Parks Department expenses. It's just not quite there yet in terms of it, but like I'll give you details so you can see what that 84,000 is made up of. Me and Jeff were working on it and plugging things in. And as we get closer to the spring, we should be able to complete it. But that's mostly like maintenance stuff, equipment, machines, fuel, paint. Jeff, anything else? Blades and all that other stuff you use.
Chalk,
Yeah,
grass
clay, grass
new
seed,
bases.
and things like that. So that's the gist of the field report, which is pretty like steady, I'd say, in terms of the organizations generally use book similar hours. I feel like maybe it's a few hours more every year, but it's generally close to what this is in terms of the total hours. It's pretty in line with what we normally see.
Jason, what is Eastern New York Youth Sports?
That was Larchmont Soccer League, I guess, had a coaches clinic in the harbor. That was in the end of the summer. Like I don't know, they couldn't get their fields, but I didn't even realize that. I guess Larchmont has its own soccer league separate from like,
only for
yeah.
rec. The travel
Yeah.
is combined, but rec is not.
Yeah, so like we usually only work with LMFC, but this individual, Malcolm, was actually the person who reached out to me, and they did like a coaches clinic for, I guess, with the rec coaches. So that's what that was.
Oh, okay. Does anybody have any questions for Jason? Or Jeff? Okay, Parks Department update.
We're taking down decorations. We had a couple of snowstorms and ice storms. We're actually working on storage bins for materials for the spring, like topsoil, mulch, stuff like that, so we could try and order in bulk and save a little bit of money and hit more areas with that stuff. And really just trying to get ready for the spring season. It's kind of hectic during the spring and the summer for us, so winter we really take the time to go through everything, see what we need to get, order products because everything takes so long to get here now. So that's about it.
Does anybody have any questions for Jeff?
I have a question for Jeff and Jason, actually. When it relates to the drive-through that you guys did for Christmas over the holiday, you only do it that one weekend, correct?
Correct.
Has there been any thought to doing it more than one weekend? Like a lot of places that do these holiday events, they typically run them multiple weekends. And I know some people myself included, shy away from like the busy weekend, like try to go on an off weekend. Have you guys ever thought maybe running it more than one weekend just to, because I know like, especially the one where you have to register, since it's a resident only event, does it ever sell out? So that, if it does sell out, maybe run it a second weekend just to give people an opportunity to experience it.
It sells out quickly. The only issue we have with running it multiple weekends is the harbor is highly used space any time of the year. So unfortunately, a lot of the light displays and props can't be left outside. So we really can't just leave everything up and just let people walk through the areas, because there's extension cords in the ground, there's wires going to each lighted thing.
Right.
And it really just comes down to, it takes so long to set it up that the amount of time it would take to set it up for a second weekend, it's a lot of work.
And it's a
Totally get that.
financial, I think we're gonna try to work ourselves towards being able to keep it open. I just think it's a financial commitment from the village. I think we need to position ourselves a little bit better in terms of the props that we have and trying to put them in ways where we can lessen the work or the man hours that it takes to set it up.
Right.
Because it is every night that we open it, it does cost the village a little bit of money in personnel to
Right.
get that stuff out and maintain it and do it. So, but I think we can work towards that and try to maybe create a small fee structure so we can collect some revenue back like the dam does. But I think we need to get ourselves in like a better position to do that with the props that we have. So it's a work in progress.
Yeah, totally get it. It was just a thought, even if maybe not multiple weekends, maybe an additional night, maybe like
Yeah.
not
Friday.
just Friday night or even 4 nights, especially if it takes that long to set up. It's a shame to have to break it down so quickly. If you guys put so much effort into it, maybe run it for 4 nights, like Thursday through Sunday or something like that, and have, 2 nights be a paying event and, 2 of them just an open where, people can just go with their own will and not do all the interactive stuff, but still get to appreciate the beautiful display. So
Yeah, I agree with you, because when me and Jeff were out there getting it set up for a few weeks, and it's like we say to ourselves, like, all of this for a few days, it's like how many times do we say it this year? It's just
It's a lot.
Financially, we just got to get there into a better position with this event, which we do. We'll work there to be able to try to expand it a little bit. So
great.
So last year we only had Santa there on the Saturday. This year we extended Santa to the Sunday for the open to the public night. So little by little each year, we're getting on the right track to expand it more.
Awesome. Okay, thank you.
We'll have to check with Santa to see how busy he is, though.
yeah, super busy Santa.
I could find you another Santa for free.
Yeah, but I don't want your Santa to sit outside in the freezing cold. It's so cold out there.
I'm joking. No, I like that idea too, though. I've heard, I didn't get to go, but I heard great things about it.
It was great. It was
Yeah, it's
great.
a lot of fun. Okay, what do we have?
I
Tina?
also love that, sorry, but I also love the LMC TV, how they didn't they do a
video.
little-
Yeah,
Yeah, the video was great.
yeah, they're terrific. They're
Yeah,
so great to work with. OMC's the
Yeah.
best.
yeah, they're really good.
Okay. Any questions about anything? Oh, I did want to say though, if anyone has any items or that you want to add to the agenda, just email me and I'll put them on. So like a formal item, like just anything that's Parks and Rec related that any of you want to talk about, you can send me an email, me, Jeff, or Nora, and we'll make sure that we get it on just anytime throughout the month. If you're thinking of an item, send me a note. Can we talk about this, and I'll make sure that we get it on the agenda so we can discuss it. All right, that's important because I think getting items from you along with myself and Jeff is important. So we're all, we know what we're working on, but it's also important to know what you guys think we should also discuss and work on. So
Where are we with the dog park? I know,
In fact, we talked about that at the board meeting on Monday. And because of Ida and just the storm related activities, and there have been a lot of people out in the last month for a variety of reasons. So Jerry's got it on the back burner a little bit, but he's thinking about it, but we still have to get some documentation together and have the board go through it. So I was hoping it was going to be this past meeting, but it wasn't. Maybe next, if not like 2 weeks, it'll be the first meeting in February.
okay. And
Is there anything that
I'll
the
let you guys-
dog
I will-
park committee can do to help?
I'll let you guys know. Sorry.
Nor is there anything that like those of us on the dog
I
park
think
committee, like
like
myself
the
and Tina and
staff-
Cindy, is there anything we can help compile?
No, it's really just stuff that staff has to do, and they've been, there have been a lot of people out for a variety of reasons, and there's been a huge, we spent an awful lot of money in the Ida cleanup, and now the big priority is to it's almost like a grant application, is to get the documentation in for FEMA reimbursement. And there's a deadline for that. So that's really what staff is working on to make sure the village gets.
So I spent all this week and last week doing my portion for recreation. I probably have the smallest portion of all of the departments because I'm the recreation department, not DPW or parks. And it still that is the most tedious thing. And I work with Courtney and I send her, but it's enormous, the amount of things we have to produce for them. Just the payroll alone was a feat. But
we're under
hopefully,
a deadline to get that in for reimbursement. So
every piece of equipment gets reimbursed, and it's a lot. Yeah, you have to document everything. So
because the village had not only did the village have a lot of cleanup to do to help residents, the village lost a lot of equipment during the flood as well.
Yeah.
okay. And then Nora, maybe to put on your radar, Kelly was running the year-round recreation committee.
Yeah, she was. So I don't, so we have a new trustee, Lou Young. I don't know if anybody has met him yet. I think Jason and Jeff have. So he's taking over as liaison for the committees that Kelly was. And
Okay.
and I believe they have like a little transition. So, but I don't know. I'll talk to him about that. He's got a lot. He has a lot on his plate.
It's fine. I just didn't want it to get forgotten about because
Right.
we
No,
haven't
that's a good
done
point.
anything or met probably since the spring, I think.
Yep. So, yeah, because there was like a cessation of meetings over the summer. So I will make sure to remind him.
Okay. Then, Jason, did you have anything else for the rec department update?
Let's see. We're just working on like camp is big now this time of year. We're working on all that information and the program. So that's really, and also spring programming, kayaking and paddleboarding, field permits for the spring. That information we're working on, that should go out in the next few weeks to the sports organizations for their permits. Adult leagues we're working on as well. So football, volleyball, and then the beach is also in the process of being planned, hiring part-time staff, as well as our permit. We just got our application from the county the other day for our beach permit, so we're working on that as well. So just the normal course of business for the recreation department in the winter, which is a lot of planning. And that's really it.
Does anybody have any questions or want to talk about anything else?
thank everybody for sticking to it when we couldn't get the meeting started.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
Glad
you.
we-
guys.
I'm glad we
Reaching
didn't have to reschedule till next week. That's good.
So I guess I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting. I can't see everybody, so I don't even know. I don't know how to do it.
Kristen seconded.
Okay. Okay, and our next meeting, February 2nd, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
first Wednesday of February.
So that's
All
3
right.
weeks.
So
Yep,
thank
and
you, everybody.
then, yeah, Sally will do the same. We'll send the agenda and stuff, so try to check
All right,
that village email, all right?
Tomorrow we'll check to see, you know, how we can make sure everybody has to set up their village email and get a notification sent to their regular email. I will talk to Sally about that tomorrow.
okay.
Thank you. Yeah. that would be
Also,
great. We
I don't know if-
appreciate it.
Someone should just make sure that, because you know how the Parks and Rec is kind of like grouped in to like one
Yeah.
email, just to make sure that all those emails are correct and they've been changed and updated and removed anybody who's no longer on the commission and replaced with people who are now on it. Otherwise, we'll see you all Groundhog Day.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Night, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you. Have a
Thank
good
you.
night.
Everybody,
Bye.
thank you.
Bye.